What did Jay-Z and Alicia Keys say when they were playing Ricci Mahjong? Now you've called Ricci, Pinfu with a mixed triple chance too. You're waiting on bamboo, but you draw the Dora. And when you discard, you get Rond, and they hit a Gun. So never call Ricci, Ricci, Ricci. Yeah, I drew a red 5. Now I'm feeling. I'm just kidding. I mean, but what if, right? Welcome back to Mahjong Soul. My name's Yusung. Hope you're having a good day wherever you are. I suppose, more accurately in the intro, it's only Alicia Keys doing the chorus, right? Anyway, welcome back to Mahjong Soul. How have we been playing lately, dude? I'll show you what happened on stream last night, because we are more in the future than the stream, right? So like or I guess I don't know. I'm recording this after the stream though. So we definitely hit some peaks and valleys. We got a 4th place finish on stream. I'm going to be honest, if I remember correctly, played perfectly the whole time. It was a statistical anomaly that we got 4th, but if I'm being more realistic, we definitely deserved it. And I think we were probably playing a little too recklessly, or maybe not to the top of our intelligence, right? So let's try to play some good old-fashioned, solid, red-blooded American. No, I don't know. Let's just try to play some good Mahjong today, okay? Good shapes right off the bat. 1, 2, 3, 4, but like maybe this is 2 shapes instead of 1, and you never know what we could draw there as well. I mean, I'll keep the 2, 4, 6. You know, we could draw 3 there, throw this or something along those lines. It's not looking that bad. Also, if a 6 of, hang on, I'm not exactly sure what to do here. Folks, this is your captain speaking. I'm scared and I don't know what to do here. I think we move like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those are probably going to be our shapes. A Crosslord struggling with some McDonald's Wi-Fi at the present moment. But yeah, this feels okay. I would probably chi into a 3 of circles. I'd probably chi into a 6 of characters, because, you know, if we go all simples, this isn't necessarily a 2-sided weight. It's technically only a 1-sided weight. We would have had another 6, 7 there, but I don't think we throw good money after bad, or, yeah, you know, sunk cost fallacy and all that. How am I doing outside of the game? All right, you want to hear this one? I'm about to get on my soapbox. Okay, first of all, I want to clear the room, or clear the air for a second. Clear the room. Clear the air. Just like I'm Glinda in the musical Wicked asking for forgiveness. Do I pawn this? Probably not. We're getting a little too late into the game, and I mean, it's only 6 discards in, but I'm a little weary of that pawn right now. Unfortunately, we are just not drawing the right tiles, right? Oh, we should also be very, very careful, because the 3 of circles is the Dora, so, you know, discarding the 2 or the 4 later on might not be super safe. I am wearing the same sweater as yesterday's video, right? I'm wearing the same sweater as yesterday's video. I'm going to discard the 7-8, because now we can start pawning with a little bit more freedom here. I can pawn either the 2 or the 4. We can even draw into a 3 of characters, although that's obviously not ideal. Okay, the 8 of characters is our more dangerous tile. The 2 of circles, the fact that we haven't finished this shape yet also is starting to make me a little bit nervous. Much like the inflationary economy that we find ourselves in. Anyway, jokes that I don't understand aside. Wearing the same sweater as yesterday's video. It's a new day. Why do I feel like I need to tell you that? Because I don't want to lie to you. I don't want to pretend like I'm a late night host. You know, oh, really? You went to Vegas, so tell me about it. When clearly it's a conversation that they've literally rehearsed, you know, 1 or 2 times before. Crosslord calls the Ricci. Yeah, unfortunately, this hand just like didn't quite get there. And it's also like not a super valuable hand either, so I think we can fold with a little bit of impunity. My second thing is that I wanted to tell you is that, I mean, this maybe could offend some people. If I was God, yeah, let's just go there. I don't want to mince any words, okay? Let's just go there. Right Lord also calling Ricci. We don't really have that many safe tiles to throw right now. Oh God, I guess I'm going sicko mode and going half Suji to their 6 of characters. All right, at least we're not sitting in the dealer's seat. Holy moly. Yeah, at least we did not deal with our 6 of circles into whatever monstrosity this is. Holy moly. They hit the Oradora for the Hanemon threshold too? This is, I mean, we're very, very lucky that we're not the dealer. If I was God, here are the patch changes, here are the balance changes that I would make on day 1, okay? First of all, Ari would be getting nerfed in League of Legends. No, that's facetious. There's nothing. The first thing that I would change is, you know how like when you're omega depressed and all your brain wants to do is play video games, but if you play video games, you're gonna get even more depressed. What I would do on day 1 is institute a balance change where if you're omega depressed and you play video games, you actually get better. Yeah, that's right. Oh, I'm so sorry. Intelligent design? You want to tell me that the current system that we have is intelligent? You mean that I can't wipe away all my sorrows while playing Mega Man Battle Network 3 on the remastered Switch edition? Doesn't seem that smart to me. Doesn't seem that intelligent to me. I mean, probably like evolutionarily, playing video games does not, you know, yield you a reproductive advantage, but come on, we've all seen the fan arts and the Rule 34s of the Final Fantasy 14 community. I say that with a lot of love in my heart. There is a Final Fantasy 14 channel in the community Discord. Anyway, that's what I would change on day 1. Would I do any other balance changes? Okay, my second balance change is that I would make crabs and lobsters less expensive. I don't know how I would do that, but I'm sure, like, you know how like the old president has to meet with the new president before changing the shifts of power? I'm assuming that whenever this would take place, I would talk to the person who was running things before. I would be like, hey, who's your like seafood guy? Like what's you know, can I talk to the head of that department? And they'd be like, oh yeah, it's Frank. And I'd be like, hello, Frank. Can we get more lobsters? And he's like, whoa, I can't just make more lobsters. And I'm like, Frank, I need you to make more lobsters or you're freaking fired. And then that's how, you know, I would crack some skulls. That's how it would go down. Power fantasies aside, hope you're doing well. Dude, I got this boba tea with me. And okay, here again, I don't want to get into even more politics, even more political hot water than what we've been discussing already, but boba, a friendship ended with boba. Now lychee jelly is my new best friend. Lychee jelly is extremely good. So here's the thing about lychee jelly, okay? It is sweeter than boba, but it's less like filling. Do you know what I mean? Like sometimes, no, this is the worst Ricci of all time. This is just actually the worst Ricci of all time. If we draw into like an 8 of circles, or even like a 4 of circles, or I don't know, but we can definitely improve this. We can draw into a 5 or a 6 as well. Like we can definitely improve this Ricci. How safe is it to throw the 2 here as well? Now it's a good Ricci. We can wait on the 5 or the 8. I mean, it's not that good, and we haven't seen any copies of the Dora come out, and it's a late game Ricci, which I usually judge other people for calling late game Riccis. Oh no, we are in trouble, friends. We are in trouble. Right Lord chooses not to fold. Holy moly. And they also don't know that I have 3 of the 4s. What are they doing? I don't know. Anyway, oh, lychee jelly. So sometimes, oops. You don't want to fold? Get slurped on, my friend. Get slurped on. So we don't get their Ricci stick, but at least we win this hand and we can stop the Dora lords from gaining even more power and influence. He's still watching Succession, folks. He's still watching Succession. Ooh, I mean, this doesn't look that bad. Oh, okay, it's not looking that bad. And if it makes you happy, then why the hell are you so sad? Do I just start pawning? Do I go for the half flush in the bamboo suit? I know that sounds ridiculous. I know that sounds ridiculous, but okay, we cannot go for the half flush in the bamboo suit. I should probably just be discarding the south wind, but there's a chance, right? If we draw enough honor tiles, we get 4 little wins or something. He's starting to dream big, folks. So lychee, so sometimes you're eating boba, and first of all, you open yourself up to the peanut squad, right? Or the peanut gallery, the peanut squad, excuse me? Is this some bootleg lollipop guild? Come on, from the Wizard of Oz? You open yourself up to the peanut gallery because people are like, can you fit Boba D's nuts? You know, et cetera, et cetera. You open yourself up to a lot of criticism. Suddenly the tabloids are writing about it and you're the front page of TMZ. I am not conning this. Just like my country, I'm young, frumpy, and dumpy. I'm not conning. I should have just discarded it. But that's like so weak, you know? Like if we just show that we can throw away the Eastwind, then it shows to other people that we're not in Tenpai, which I don't necessarily love. Oh man, this hand might never come together. This hand genuinely might never come together. You look at our discards and look at what we've drawn. It's just not feeling good right now. A Crosslord is also, dude, I don't think that we can pawn this. Our hand is so far away from any sense of like meaningful Tenpai that I genuinely don't think that we can do it. I mean, the flush in the character tile suit is now looking ever more likely. Call me a Taylor Swift album or song. Anyway. Sure, I'll pawn this one. I'll throw the Dora. Probably against my better judgment, but tonight we dined in hell. Well, what was I talking about? Boba, sometimes it's too chewy. You're chewing it for like 20 seconds and it's still like, you know, the prominently still in your mouth. Lychee jelly, it's a little bit more chewy. Unfortunately, this cafe that we went to, it's way too sweet. It tastes like it's been like, you know, sometimes you open up like a can of pineapple and it's just like the sweetest thing you've ever tasted. It's like candied almost. That's where we're at right now. But a non-candied lychee jelly, holy moly, it's so good. The thing that I'm too scared to try, and I think this is a thing in, I think Hong Kong or Taiwan, but it's obviously in the boba shops in the US as well. But you can get like salted like foam cheese on the top of your on the top of your iced tea or drink or whatever with boba. And the first time I heard this, I was like, okay, so someone down the production line just like lost their mind one day and decided to put something extremely savory into this sweet beverage. Like something went terribly wrong here. But the more I think about it, the more I've started to become morbidly curious to trying it, because I'm like, I mean, it's a blend of savory and sweet. So the more I think about the schematics of it, the more I'm inclined to try. You know what I mean? It's like being suggested right-wing videos by the unknown algorithm. Oh yeah, I'll just dip my toes in some dangerous ideology. It's being suggested to me after all. He can't stop making the hot political takes. Leftlord decides to con. They are probably in Tenpai. I'm very scared by that. Can I discard this 8? How many 7s are gone? 3 7s are gone? Okay, oh, they probably don't have a 6-7. Okay, it's probably okay. Waiting on a green dragon, but if they're willing to con, they're probably in Tenpai, or they like don't want to get rid of the 4s, which is understandable. But if they are in Tenpai, they could very well be waiting for the green dragon. It's still a live tile, and you would think with an honor tile of that, you would think an honor tile will be discarded at this point, you know? I'm happy to just take this hand into the end zone though. Rare football analogy on this channel. I can't, the lychee jelly is too thick. It looked like I just took a drink there, but I literally, even using all of my suction power, couldn't get any. Let me try again. Suddenly the dam burst and everything was hitting the back of my throat. Hey, yeah, the phrasing was intentional, okay, for comedic effect. Anyway, this hand is okay. We would be over the moon to get another Eastwind or a green dragon or a red dragon. Avi, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, we got like 5-ish shapes in our hand right now. 50k for a verse, no album out. It's not feeling that bad. I mean, this is looking both good and bad. Hilariously, the tile that we would most want to discard is the 5 of characters. Hang on. That changes things, right? I mean, it does, but like not in the way that you would expect. I think we actually throw the 5 here, and I know Pardon the chewing. I know that this does not look like a super valuable hand, but what we want to do is just stay in the dealer's seat, right? So it doesn't even matter if we're warding with just a 2-Han hand in the just a 2-Han hand in seat wind prevalent wind. Probably not going to get the Dora in our hand. Probably not going to get another Yakuhai. The red 5 was actually like our biggest chance for another some more value into this hand. But I think if we can stay the dealer, we'll be very, very happy to do so. And you know what? I'll keep the green dragon as a safe tile to discard later. Would I pawn the 7 of bamboo right now? Absolutely not. The only things that we can open up our hand for, okay, that's terrible. Left Lord calls the Ricci. This was not according to plan. The 8 can come from a 5-6 because the 8 would be redundant in that respect. And they hit the Ricci Sumo Ipatsu, which is kind of incredible. Wow, it did come from a 5-6 and our 7 would have dealt in. So I would hate to be the poor sap sitting in the dealer's seat as they sumo a Hanemon. Holy moly. All right, I mean, we'll have one more chance at the dealer's seat, so it's not necessarily all ogre for us yet, but it doesn't look good. This is also a really, really good hand. Maybe all triplets, maybe 7 pairs, depending on what we draw next. The West Wind, we don't really, I mean, look, for a 7 pairs hand, that would be kind of devastating, but for what we're going for here, we could just go for all triplets, all simples, better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's, something along those lines, right? This doesn't look that bad. But yeah, we're struggling a little bit right now. Both players that are ahead of us are like 12,000 points away, so we need a few like Hanemons, or we need repeat Mangons in order to get us back into the game. I mean, if I'm opening my hand anyway, that 1 of bamboo is not ending with us. You know what I mean? It's not coming back to the flat after the party. It's just it needs to go. This might be a little premature, but again, folks, that's why they call me the king of being premature, the premature king. Self-deprecating humor. No need to ask anyone to see if it's real. No, it's definitely not real. Okay, that'd be a really mean nickname if that was genuinely the case. Do I con this just for another draw? I don't think so. I think we wait until we get into Tenpai, right? And then we con. Because then we can go for after the Konyaku. It's not feeling that bad right now. So we need to draw just like anything around the 2 or the 6. Like if you're gonna press me to name the nut draw right now, the nut draw would be a red 5 of bamboo. Then I first press the con button and then I discard the 2. Now I will press the con button. Holy moly, we are in Tenpai. We are actually in Tenpai. We gave some people a new Dora chance, but this is all simples, all triplets with a buttload. I believe that is the, in the metric system, I believe it's called like a buttload. Holy moly. Okay, so this is really, really dangerous. They have a half or a full outside hand that a crosslord straight up does not care about. Okay, very funny. I can't do it, dude. I can't do it. Are you seeing this? They have, they pawned the, so this is the world's most obvious, full outside hand, half outside hand, blah, 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 right? They could definitely still use the 9 of bamboo. They could still definitely use the 3 of bamboo. And what was I going for here? I mean, I chased the dragon. I was chasing greatness for a little bit of a, oh, it's Suji. Okay, but here's the thing. We started out friends. It was cool, but it was all pretend. I was thinking about it because 3 8s were visible. I didn't see the Suji because I haven't been sleeping well lately, and I think that's the genuine truth. I didn't see the Suji, so they can't be waiting on a 7 8. But with a half or a full outside hand, they could very well be waiting on a pair of the 9s. You know what I mean? That's very scary. Oh my goodness, this hand is disgusting. Holy moly. 1, 2, 3. I mean, I don't even know what our shapes are necessarily looking like right now in the circle suit, but this is a really, really nice, this is a really, really nice all simples hand right now. Holy moly. We're 1 tile away from Tenpai. It's a 3-4-5, 4-5-6 kind of a shape. We're one tile away from Tenpai. Drawing another 8 of characters actually does get us into Tenpai. We can then wait on a double pair wait for the 2 or the 8. So I think we actually keep that around just to keep our all simples dreams alive. Dude, I need like anything. I'm begging. I'm starving over here. I'm parched. All I need is one good tile. There's so many things that send us into Tenpai. 2, 2, 4. Oh. Okay. I mean, okay. Now if we draw into a 2 or a 4 or a 5 or a 6 or a 3 or a 6 or a 7 or a 2 or a 1, we have the chance to call Ricci with a pure double sequence here in the circle suit. Have I done something to offend you? Have I actually done something to offend you, Mahjong RNG lords? I'm watching the dealer start to pawn away my hopes and dreams with the most baby hand of all time. Meanwhile, I'm sitting here with the greatest hand of Ricci Mahjong I've ever seen in my entire life, and I just cannot for the life of me draw a good tile. Holy moly. It's unbelievable. Maybe God is punishing me for my excess in drinking a lot of boba tea lately. Sure. It's Tenpai. And it looks like a Crosslord is in Tenpai too, so I don't think they're about to play that safe. 6 of bamboo is hilarious. It's Suji to the Dora, which is dangerous, but it's been discarded by a Crosslord before, so I... You think it's funny, huh? You think it's funny? Make me cry? Make me so desperate? Make me down horrendous? Make me swipe right on every single tile for a chance at a match? So that you can ultimately give me a Mongon? You want to tell me that someone from Yostar is not hand watching my games and giving me a scripted user experience right now? This yen is really, really good. We have some very solid shapes here. 1, 2, 3. I mean, we only have 3 shapes, but the rest of our tiles are good. It's not like we have a smattering of honor tiles or anything that's too unwieldy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, here's the thing. I'm pretty sure that this 8 of circles is going to be our pair. But if we draw into a 6, I don't... Oh, okay. I mean, can I just introduce myself to the person at Yostar? It's like the person from the, you know, the Homeland Security who's listening to my every conversation. I mean, I say that facetiously, but it's okay. Okay. I just want to introduce myself. Hello, my name's Yisung. Nice to meet you. I understand that you've been having a lot of fun hand-picking my Mahjong tiles to cause me the max amount of pain. I just want to say that's your prerogative. I'm not trying to stop whatever it is that you're trying to do. Of course not. That'd be heartless of me. Of course not. What I would like to extend is an olive branch kind of a deal right now because I'm experiencing a lot of cognitive behavioral torture. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. It's CBT. No, it's not the therapy. It's cognitive behavioral torture. And I was just hoping if we could, you know, I can scratch your back, you can scratch mine. Wait, well, yeah, that's how it goes, right? We scratch each other's backs. Just good tiles, okay? None of this, like, you know, dark humor in my Mahjong discards. I don't need this every video to be an Aesop's Fables. I don't need it to be like the end of a Chekhov play, you know? What's that story? It's by a Russian author, a Russian writer. That's like all a person needs. Like the amount of land that a person needs is only 6 feet because that's enough for a grave. You know what I mean? It's like dark humor. It's written in the year, I don't know, the 1800s sometimes. Is it Chekhov or is it Tolstoy? Okay. I don't know. I'm an English major. I read it for a class. I can't remember anything. All I remember from my time in college was joining a sketch comedy group and doing stand-up. That's really it. Anything from my English major classes? The only thing that I remember from my English major classes was the thing that I learned in boating school is, I had to memorize the first 16 lines of Chaucer's The Canterbury Tales in the original Middle English. And we all had to recite it to one another in class. Don't believe me? Juana Tapra with her shower soltha. Yeah, that's all I remember now because I'm not in the class anymore. But Holy moly. That's like all I learned in college. Sketch comedy, stand up. Juan the top pro with their shower, Soltha. Iambip Contaminator, B word. All right, I mean, we're careening towards the end of the game, seeking a friend for the end of the world. We could still very well win this one. We could draw red 5. Someone could get a little too hasty and discard a 2 of circles. It's safe for one player. Oh, friends, how many Dora are out? 1, 2, 3, 4. All 4 copies of the Dora are out. Okay, it's a pawn and not a Ron. Let's go. 1 of Bamboo is a hilariously safe tile considering the game state. Okay. Are you going for some kind of half flush? If so, it's probably in the circle suit, but based on their discards, I would say that they're also waiting on like lower value circle tiles. It wouldn't surprise me if they had a 3, 4 of circles in their hand. They were also waiting on a 2 or a 5. So Crosslord having to make some tough decisions there. They throw a 6. It's recently discarded. I don't necessarily hate that play. Let's see it. Oh, wow. Oh, they were in Furiten. So they've discarded the 9 of circles just then, and they're just sitting in Furiten. Wow. Okay. That's Sugoi Destiny for sure. We are still in the South 3 round. We're doing a little bit of a Zuzzy repeat. Don't hate that. So what is this hand? Red Dragon, 2 Dora, 3 Dora? I don't know. That's probably the nut draw right now is another copy of the Dora. I will not mince my words. That is the nut draw right now. Another white dragon would also be great. Okay, let's see where we're headed. Would I chi into something like a 3 of characters? Maybe. I can maybe be persuaded to chi into a 3, the name of my Mahjong-based autobiography. Okay, a 3, but like a New York 6. No, I'm just sorry. It's really shallow and vapid to rank people that way. I don't know. I'm genuinely very, very happy that, like, don't get me wrong. Growing up with Facebook, not a fun time, right? You got to look good in photos. People upload embarrassing photos of you. It's just like, oh, okay, yeah, this is just kind of, oh, we're all miserable together, huh? Kind of an ordeal. I mean, I could get onto a single tile wait for the door. That's not necessarily terrible, right? It's not good, don't get me wrong, but it's not horrible. Would love to see a red dragon come out. I'm a little bit nervous in discarding the green dragon, but it could just be the case that no one else has no one else has drawn into any, right? They could all still be in the wall. I think objectively the right discard here is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we're going to throw the 5 of Bamboo here. I don't know if that's necessarily correct, but I really want to make the Dora work in this hand. Okay. This is the pawn, and now we are 1 tile away. So the nut draw right now, and it's difficult because the Dora indicator is a copy of the 6 of circles, but we'd love to see a 6 of circles right now, or just a straight up another copy of the Dora. All right, here we go. It's Tenpai for the Dora. The greed cannot be stopped. The greed just cannot be stopped. All right, let's see what happens. If someone gets a little bit, if someone else gets a little bit greedy though, and they discard the Dora, we are made in the shade. If we draw into something else, like maybe like a 4 or an 8 of Bamboo, maybe we just straight up pivot. Okay, this is a little bit of a risky tile. He's a bit of a flirt, but I'm gonna give him a chance. Anyway, what were we talking about? We started this off with something weird, right? I was talking about what I would change if I was God. Few things. Growing up with Facebook, right? But like, I'm so happy that I did not grow up with like face filter apps. You know what I mean? I think that would have done huge damage to my self-esteem. And let me be very, very clear. A giant bucket of lava was poured on my self-esteem by just having to look good in photos. Do you understand? This is very, what you see right now is, hang on. I'm not pushing with this hand. I don't think I can in good conscience push with this hand. Turns out I could have pushed with this hand, but I still think it was right to be cautious there. They call like a late game Ricci. The 7 could have come from a 7-7-8 shape. It's still very, very possible. So I'll discard this, save a white dragon for later. This is a little bit of pain, Pekko, but at least we're not sitting in the dealer's seat. So what do? Ricci, Sumo, Dora, 2 red 5s for a farm to table Mongon. Okay. So it's anyone's game right now. We're sitting pretty in second place, but we do get to end the game as the dealer. So as long as we can keep running it back as the dealer, we've got nothing to fear. This is not a terrible hand. It's not amazing because we have this awkward double pair thing going on here, and this you know, inside weight, this Thomas middleweight that we've got going on here, but it's okay. One tile away from the zuzziest Tempai of all time. I would even call Ricci even if I was waiting on the 4 of bamboo. Okay, let's see what happens here. What I would love to draw right now is the 4 of bamboo itself. If you're gonna have to make me do like a, oh my god. Okay, so that is staying in our hand. That is undeniably staying in our hand. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 Han as the effing dealer right now. I think the 9 of circles is actually safer than the red dragon. And honestly, at this point, I'm not even happy to draw another red dragon. Okay, a crossword's like going off or whatever with a really small baby hand in just having the prevalent wind. All right, this is it. This is it. So how do we get into Tempai? 6 of characters, 8 of characters, 9 of characters, 5 of circles, 5 of bamboo. I mean, there's a lot of tiles that could get us there. I have to call Ricci here because otherwise we cannot call Ron. So this is a little bit scary. It's a little bit scary. Call me Tiny Dancer, the way this is a little bit funny, this feeling inside. Okay. We just need to hope that a Crosslord does not Ron here. That would be an incredible boon for us. Some other boons. Okay, there we go. So an 8 of circles has been dropped. If we can get a 2 of circles to drop, then suddenly the 5 of circles becomes, you know, we get an inadvertent Suji trap for the 5 of circles. Nah, it's not that bad. It could be a lot worse. Okay, a Crosslord seems like they're folding both in the 3 of bamboo and the 3 of circles. Okay. So, you know, that's good that they're not on the aggressive. I think that's still a fold because of Right Lord's discarding of the 1 of bamboo. I mean, all we can do now is pray, right? But this is a monster hand. Ricci, red 5, Dora, whole... Oh! Okay, at least the new Dora didn't disrupt anything, but I'm not... Oh, no, my Ricci gets chased. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no, I could lose it all here. I shouldn't have said that. Okay, I would like to apologize formally right now. I shouldn't have said that I would do a better job as God. Okay. I sincerely apologize for that. Look at this inside Suji. I need you to discard the 5 of circles. I need someone to discard the 5 of circles. It's inside Suji. At least that's a safe tile. At least that's a safe tile. I mean, I shouldn't be happy for them. I want them to be drawing my winning tile. Oh my god, this is so unbelievably tense. I mean, we could just still draw the Dora, right? I mean, we could, I'm not coming back for 30%. I'm coming back for everything. This was a Ricci call to, because if we did not call Ricci, then we legitimately couldn't Ron off of anybody. We would just have to sumo, and that doesn't feel good. We were also like really far away from any sort of reasonable Pinfu, right? Reasonable Pinfu, the name of my slam poetry book. Oh my god. I mean, if no, whoa. If no one ends this game above 30,000 points, then I'm pretty sure we move into the Forbidden West round, where if you die in the West round, you die in real life. Here we effing go, dude. Here we effing go. Okay, how do we want to play this? This hand is absolutely god awful. I don't think I can pawn this. Oh, our hand is so bad. Our hand is so bad. Our hand is just effing awful, dude. Holy moly, this hand is bad. I can't even pawn that. It's not the sea wind or the prevalent wind anymore. The west wind, hilariously, and you got to get used to it, which is tough, but it has become the prevalent wind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those are our 5 shapes. I'm going to keep the west wind just in case we draw another one. We'll be honestly kind of happy to draw another one. Okay, 2, 3, and a 5, 6. It's not perfect, but it'll do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The 4, 6 is honestly our weakest shape in this hand, and we have to keep it closed, unfortunately. So, okay, that is a great sign. So now we're gonna need to break up one of these pairs, I think, or maybe we're supposed to break up this 4 and this 6 of circles. I'm not sure. Right Lord discarded a 5 of circles. That's not looking great for us. You know what? We break up the ones. We're gonna break up the ones. A little bit of a coward strap, because if someone else calls Ricci at this point, I want to be able to fold with the East Winds. Okay. Please, anything to. Okay, that is a good tile. I mean, it's a good tile, but I don't want to get baited by this, right? Why am I looking at this 4, 6, 8 shape and feeling like I shouldn't have stuck with you? Oh no, it's just. All right, fine. Here we go. Because a lot of the 5s are already gone, and I feel like the person who has the red 5 of circles is probably not going to want to get rid of it. So let's make our way downtown and start throwing away our more dangerous circle tiles. I mean, this doesn't end the game. So the way that this works is that the first person who ends around over 30,000 points ends the game in first place. Otherwise, we just keep playing in the West Run. We're now in West 2. We can schmoove. We can absolutely start schmooving here. Okay. 1, 2, 3. We only have 3 shapes in our hand. Maybe it was not the wisest decision to pawn that green dragon, but it makes other people nervous. They don't know that my hand is awful, right? So that's kind of good news. Copium, he said, through tears. All right. Still willing to pawn a 6 of, oh my god, very funny. TBS, ha 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 ha. I'm gonna take another sip of the potion. All the lychee blasted straight into the back of my throat. I know what I said. I know what I said. I don't think that we can discard the Dora here. If someone pawns this, it's a Mongon in a can, and it just instantly ends the game for us. Yeah, okay, that's good. I should probably be discarding the 5 of characters, because that's not gonna do anything for us at this point, and it's a very dangerous tile. I don't think we can ever get rid of the West Wind. The good news about the West Wind is that we can use it. We've already pawned the green dragon, so we have a Yaku. Single tile white for the West Wind is, excuse me, for the white dragon is probably the most likely way this hand ends. We would have had a 3-5. Don't care. I don't think that we want it, and we don't need it. Sometimes you have to, you know, sometimes the good guys got to do bad things to make the bad guys pay. That's a line from the TNT drama Suits. I'm so sorry. You were having premarital marmra. I was inside watching the drama Suits on on TNT. You're on USA. How could I forget? USA characters welcome. Okay. Not a safe tile necessarily. But it's still not a big hand. We're ending in first. We're ending in first. You might think that you have the tile flow. Let me show you what real tile flow is, okay? Watch this. We're ending this one in first. And I also oh, this is awful. But if we go into the West 4 round without anyone wearing the crown, then I think it's just whoever's in first wins the game. Even if no one has above 30,000 points. Very, very tricky here. Okay, I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ay. So technically we don't, I mean, I don't necessarily want to use the Dora. And what is this from Right Lord? So this is a flush in the character suit. Okay, terrifying. 4, 5, sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not gonna give anyone a chance to use the Dora. If anything, I want the chance to call Ricci Pinfu myself. I mean, we have this awkward like double pair thing going on again. I just don't like the double pair thing. Why? Because it like makes it harder to do Ricci Pinfu shenanigans. It makes it very, very, very difficult to do Ricci Pinfu shenanigans. So, and I like doing Ricci Pinfu shenanigans. Not this awkward double pair kind of weight. So you're looking at this and it's feeling kind of bad. Because 2 of the 8 of circles are gone, and we would very much like to draw into one of those. But we are slowly schmooving our way downtown, 1 tile away from Tenpai, hoping that it's a 3 of bamboo that we draw so we can wait on a 6 or a 2. Here we go. That is not that bad either. Oh my god, we have the... yeah, okay, now we can do Ricci Pinfu. Holy moly, if we draw a 5 or a 7 of bamboo here, we can call we can play that funky music, Ricci. We can call Ricci and also have Pinfu. And every Han counts right now. Anything that catapults us over the 30,000 point threshold will be great. Ricci, Pinfu, Sumo, Ipatsu. It could happen. Stranger things have happened. If we draw into a 3 of characters, we can even discard the 9 and go for all simples on top of that as well. Okay, Left Lord opening up their hand. A little bit strange. A Crosslord also opening up. 4 of circles is the Dora. Yeah, that's not a good sign. I think we throw the 4 here. I don't even like it necessarily. I still just want to be able to call Ricci Pinfu. And I think if I get the chance, I hope you dance. I think now we can even pawn to get into Tenpai, and I think we take that chance if we do. Can pawn the 2 or the 6 to get into Tenpai. It's not great, but it's okay. I think if we call Ricci here, other people will fold because no one wants to. Oh, the weakest Tenpai of all time? Dude, it's 1 copy and 1 copy. There's no way that that's right. I know it's Tenpai, but there's 1 copy of the 6 of bamboo left and 1 copy of the 2 of characters left. Why do that when we can draw into a 7 or a 5, call Ricci, Pinfu, and have so many more tiles to go from? He's starting to see the Matrix. Don't be one of those moments where I get clipped into oblivion because I get hyped and then I immediately deal into someone else's, Hanem on hand. Please. Onagaishi, and I cannot stress this enough, Mas. Please. 4 or a 7. If we get the 4 of bamboo here, Ricci, Pinfu, all simples, pure double sequence. Holy moly, I can taste victory from here. Not like this, not like this. I don't like that you're moving forward with the prevalent win. That's not part of the game plan. I also cannot believe that you're pushing here. I can't believe that you're pushing. I mean, something that was in the Mahjong book, the Awakening Your Mahjong Power book, is that, like, you shouldn't expect your opponents to fold, you know? Like, just because I play like a GD coward in every single Mahjong hand I've ever been given in my entire... I'm uninstalling the game. I'm uninstalling the game. 100 points? Someday I'll learn the rest of the song, but it's mostly for comedic effect right now. Are you effing kidding me? This is genuinely a heartbreaker. Are you kidding me? I fought so hard for that last one. I played it right. That's Mahjong, baby. I mean, it's just genuinely Mahjong. All right, let's see what happened. Did I deal in once this game? Of course not. Of course I didn't. Of course I didn't. Of course I didn't. Okay. Let's see what happened here. So I have called Ricci. They are in Tenpai with 2 copies of the Dora. 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You just have to sumo this hand. You just have to sumo this hand. How many 7s are gone? 2 7s. How many 6s are gone? 2 6s. Yeah, you can't really discard this. What would I have done? Probably fold. I mean, you have a really powerful hand, but it's a sumo only hand. Why didn't you call Ricci? Did you just draw into Tenpai like way after I called Ricci? Like what happened here? So you are in Tenpai right now for a 5 or a 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Why not call Ricci? You can't even win right now. If someone discards your winning tile, you literally cannot call Ron. This is objectively the wrong move. Objectively the wrong. Ricci, red 5, Dora, Dora. It's a Mongon. Oh my god. What is that? I don't understand. If you know what this is, let me know. But that's just the wrong thing to do. Okay, so you dealt in. You pawned, you cheat or pawned or something, and you discard the 4 of bamboo. It's a little bit risky. It's like half Suji to me. It's half Suji to them. you don't have enough information. Yeah, this is a very risky tile. I mean, you know that you're not going to deal into the half or the full outside hand. Show me that you had a pair of the 9 of bamboos. I told you. I told you. Oh, Yusung, you should have. If anyone in my comment section said, oh, Yusung, you should have dealt the 9 of bamboo in that situation, I am going to screenshot it. I'm going to post it in the Discord along with this, and we are all going to point and laugh because they could still have a pair, dude. They could still have a pair. Very scary situation. They pushed into the 4 and they dealt into a crossroads very baby hand. Okay. I mean, it definitely could have been worse. The con there was a little bit spicy, I'm not going to lie, but at that point, I was already in 10 pi. So what happened here? You drew into not even 10 pi. 2 players have called Ricci. Probably you discard the 7. I don't know when this 8 came out, but the 8 is also safe. Wow. Okay, so you discard the 7 because it's like half Suji, but I'm waiting on a pair of the 7s, or someone's waiting on a pair of the 7s or something. Yeah, Left Lord's waiting on a pair of them. Okay, that's really unfortunate. But I don't know if this player recognized that they had cheated into this 8 of bamboo from Left Lord, so the 8 is way safer. If you're gonna fold, you know, this is way better. This is way better. Oh my effing god. Oh my effing god. I can't. This is. I can't do it, dude. I can't do it. This is like when you try your best and this is like the actual Coldplay song. Do you think Chris Martin sat down to write Lights Will Guide You Home? What was that? Fix You after a crushing East-South round of Ricci Mahjong? It's a possibility. That's gonna do it for today's video. If you enjoyed the video, if you enjoyed spending this time together, first of all, thank you so much for choosing to spend some time with me. You could literally be watching anything right now, and you're choosing to do so with me. I'm extremely flattered. Like and subscribe, like and comment. It helps out the channel a lot. Subscribe if you want to see more new videos every day. And I stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 4 p.m. PST. I hope to see you there. Mondays are Mahjong, Wednesdays are Yakuza, and Fridays are Nancy Drew. You can also join us in the Discord or the VODs channel, link down below if you can't make it for whatever reason, okay? Till next time, please take care of yourself and please be kind to yourself, all right? I'll talk to you soon. Peace.